What's up, guys? Welcome to this segment. I'm your host, Joey Campbell. I am here today to talk about the best and the most underrated Batman series ever that no one likes to talk about. I knew it. You were going to talk about Batman, the 90s series. That's so underrated. No, not that one. The other one. Not the 60s, not the 70s either. Those are due date. But the other one. The 2000s one. Oh, Be the Batman, you mean? I mean, that series was okay, but it's not underrated. No, not that one. The other 2001. Oh, you must mean Batman the Brave and the Bold. That one was so underrated. Oh, that's not even a forgettable Batman series. Everyone remembers that one. The other one. There is no other one. There's only Young Justice and stuff. When are you going to do that Young Justice outside the review? I'm going to do that later. But no, not that one. Beware the Batman. Who? What? What was Beware the Batman? I never really heard that. So I'm going to talk about the show on this review channel. And I will be doing Young Justice outside the review later. So don't be mad, okay? Okay, so yeah, the Young Justice Outside review will be airing at the time of 8 p.m. So watch this video so you know what time this review is going to be going. Because the Young Justice Outside review is going to be going very quickly at 8 p.m. I just want to get this out of the way so I can finally now talk about Beware the Batman, the series that no one remembers. Beware the Batman to me was an excellent Batman series. It's like the Spectacular Spider-Man to Batman. It's like that Spider-Man series that aired on, I think, MTV or something. Okay. So yeah, let's get to this. Okay. I actually love this Batman series. I actually loved it very much. It's better than the CW series at all. I mean, literally, Arrow had Deathstroke in the series, and so did this series. Now, the characters like Deathstroke and Anarchy were okay, but some other villains weren't good. I mean, I like some villains, like Man-Bat was turned to a hero, that was okay. Oracle, that girl in this version. We had Katana in this version. Katana, which had Arrow in that version too. So yeah, but what made this show different from the other series on the CW and the movies out there is actually portrayals of Detective Batman. Like I said, no one actually tried to portray like a Batman where he was never really a detective. Even in the animated series, he was using his computer to find people. He was driving around beating up people and answering questions, not just using his mind to think about what they know. But in this series, it feels like he's a mind reader. When Katana is interviewed to be his new limo driver and his new butler if Alfred dies, he actually reads her mind by just examining her through herself and saying that your parents are gone. Alfred took care of you when you were a child. That was pretty great to me. This was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that CGI series that later got canceled. Yeah, this was like that series. Okay, except TMT, the CGI one, got to go on longer, and I think this show was like that. And my problem is, Cartoon Network, Young Justice Season 2 aired at the same time, and so did Teen Titans Freaking Go. That's right, Cartoon Network canceled this over Teen Titans Go? No! This was pretty fun. I liked it very much. I mean, literally, the drama was pretty action-packed in the series. I mean, the story was sometimes convoluted with some villains, but it still made sense. I mean, literally. It did things that we've never seen with Batman. The Batman that Bill Finger and Bob Kane created. That's right. The Batman that Bill Finger and Bob Kane created. No one talks about it. I mean, literally, they made him to be a detective that fought crime and later gave him a Robin. But I can actually see why they really did replace Robin with Katana. I think Katana is a huge improvement. It's actually great. Even though I wish that they replaced her with Batgirl or Batwoman. They would have been better leads for the show, but Katana was a good character. I mean, Ra's al Ghul or some villains are kind of make the show feel dumb, like Egghead. Pig and Toad, I felt they were alright for the pilot episode. I just didn't wish they were the main characters for the pilot episode. Anarchy should have been the main character for the pilot episode. And the show ended on a cliffhanger. What did Anarchy have in plan for Batman? I mean, we literally know that Bruce Wayne had to act like he was dead so he could defeat some bad guys. So that's what we need so far, and we had some great villains for the series. I mean, Deathstroke was actually a great character, and his memories were erased, so what was going to happen with him? Metaphor, Katana, they got a larger crew now, with Metaphor, Batman, Oracle, Barbara Gordon being either Oracle or Batgirl, and Katana, and Alfred. This is the best Alfred I've ever seen, to literally be true, to be honest. This got this off the comic Alfred from a different Earth where he fought bad guys and stuff. He used to work for this agency though. And later, this is where Injustice got their fight moves from. I actually like this Alfred. He feels like them old characters from them 70s or series or something where they would say these catchphrases, lines like in the first episode, they say, what kind of they say, who are you or something. He's like, I'm the butler. And a British accent. And he actually feels like an old James Bond that was retired. That's what Alfred feels like. And Deathstroke, I mean, some of the villains are supposed to be what Batman does not want to be. And some of them were not that. The ones that I felt were actually more to the grasp was Anarchy and freaking Deathstroke. Because Alfred took Deathstroke under his wing and he became dangerous. So that's what could have happened to Bruce Wayne. And, well, freaking Anarchy, he wants to let the danger out of him and just do whatever he wants. So yeah, that's how it went. So yeah, I actually love this series. I think that the CW should have taken more tone writing from this series than they did from any other series, because to be honest, this series did something different and I liked it about it. Because this series was not your regular freaking Batman series. It made Batman feel like a ninja. That's what was the problem with the Christopher Nolan films. In the other films, they didn't say he was trained by the League of Assassins, so he's not going to fight like a ninja. That's true. But in the freaking Christopher Nolan films, he doesn't fight like a ninja or nothing. He doesn't even move. Right? I mean, I get you're in that Batman costume, but he could turn his neck. He could move his body quick enough with that kind of suit. The other actors had these suits that were... Their mask was connected to the suit. That they actually tried to move around more and more easier, but they couldn't move around more and more easier. So yeah, I'm not mad at them for that. But freaking Christopher Nolan's Batman could have done all these things very quickly. This show does not say he was a ninja, and this actually shows Batman getting hurt more, which is what I never thought that any series had done more than even Brave and the Bold and like the original series. Sure, he would get knocked out sometimes, but you all knew, wow, he's gonna get back up. But yeah, that's what we all knew. He was gonna get back up eventually, though. Yeah, he got pushed off the pole. He's Batman. This version of Batman, he's actually getting hit by weapons. He gets hit by a weapon, literally. He's getting shot by a weapon, but he wears a bulletproof vest over him and stuff. That's pretty funny. He falls out a window, and he was shot. I think by a bow and arrow or something, he was shot by one of them. And it takes him out. So yeah. It takes him out, so you're like, and then he falls out the window. He's like, he's Batman. He possibly could never survive that. I mean, he got shot with that arrow, and he not just got shot with that on there. He also fell out the window, so there was possibilities for that. My only problem is I don't get how he survived not busting his head or something. I mean, literally. But I can say that the scene does feel empty. I mean, I actually love the look of the characters in this series, except for, well, their mouths. But yeah, I actually did love the characters from the series. To be all honest, true, I actually did love the characters. The characters were kind of interesting to me. They were actually more interesting than we expected them to be. Like, but yeah, but Gotham felt empty. I mean, there's not that many cars moving. Gotham was supposed to be a crime city that had danger all around there. That's how Gotham should have been. But they never decided to show that, so I cannot say nothing about it. But yeah, The Greater Batman, whenever I look the series up, I don't see many reviews on it or something. I see people have started to review it. Like I said, this was a missed series. Unlike Spectacular Spider-Man, Wolverine, the X-Men, all them superhero series that got canceled too soon. This series did get one season like that, but they ended on a freaking cliffhanger. What could happen next? What was Anarchy's plan? Since freaking the DC universe has started, I would love to see them bring back this series. I mean, literally. Beware the Batman should get a second chance on the DC universe. I mean, I get it's not going to be gory, but you can actually add some of your villains in. You can make the Riddler darker. You can make freaking Catwoman in this series. You can have some old villains that we never got in the series because they want to make these new villains in the freaking series, and you could have them for DC. I mean, literally, I just think that when the Harley Quinn series comes out, I'm probably not gonna watch it. When Stargirl comes out, I'm definitely gonna watch that. Because I'm thinking that Stargirl, we've seen her done in live action, but we've never seen her done in her own show. We've seen her in Legends of Tomorrow, and we've seen her in other shows. And I think the reason why they killed her off in the Flash episode, the Flash and Arrow and Supergirl team up episode, the mid-season before mid-season came, I think the reason why they did this was, what else for a crossover, was because they needed to find a way to get Stargirl out the universe of the DCU, and they killed her off in this series so they wouldn't have to keep using her. And I think, to me, that Smallville is in the 90s Flash universe, because we do see like younger Green Arrow in that series, so I'm gonna definitely say that, because when in Smallville, Clark Kent's reading out the list of people that have superpowers just like Bart Allen, and he says Jake Garrick, Barry Allen, Wally West. So to me, I think that is the exact same Flash in their universe. But this version of Flash actually survived it, and we don't know where Superman is. So I think he probably died on the Earth too with that Green Arrow. I think the 90s Flash takes place when vigilantes were known, so no one's acting all suspicious about the Blur that much. So what I'm gonna say is that Beware the Batman did not suck at all, and that's all. I'll see you guys next time.